Yeah, he's, you know what I mean.
He's been eliminated from the tournament, unfortunately.
But I'm more inclined to believe that we are gonna see all brawls and no easy turret pushes, not unless there is a successful team fight.
Well, let's see, because they were already starting to start these fights by the Little Wanderer and Yasuke. No, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have autoed the minions. And that's first blood going over. Gotten out of the way. This technically should be a no contest, but I feel like Yasuke, he's not going to let it go easy unless he sees too much pressure. And Keyboy gets right on top of Nino. The Sundering Strike does barely anything to him. As Yasuke, he's thinking about it. No, Kyrie secures it. Arfi in position, gets right on top of Skylar, even with the curtain call as well. Oh, the whole house in the rupee is thrown at Keyboy. They really did not like him.
Time when we saw him trying to think about contesting for the objective. Oh, that's another dub.
Or Traction Pulse also gets pulled in. Yasuke quickly getting out of there. Could not commit any further. Does tech charge as well onto Keyboy, forcing the flicker, and now Sans having to use the hover pack to get away from the feathered airstrike.
That was a solo kill from Kyrie too.
He's doing real well, and they still find him. No, the Violent Requiem, one auto! One auto, and he had the super magic. Quickly, I'm like 80% of the kick doesn't get touched anyway, so it's just a pain. It's an Asian thing, I suppose, but now, as we
We'll
see,
give a banana.
oh, Yasuke, he finds it. Violent Requiem already good, and straight into it. They give the kill over to Nino. Good initiation.
Yeah, okay, now Yasuke knows Sans doesn't have the Purify, so it might be a target later on, but Skylar drops first, wait.
Oh, wait, the Mighty Swing pushes Keyboy back into position here as we see that. Oh, the Cloud Shift, it's good! Nino fights it, and now the backline. Wow, the tech charge reached all the way into the wall, as now we see the electrifying beats. Oh no, Kyrie still luckily having his dashes up.
So far, I think it will ramp up pretty soon.
Once again, the catch, magic thump right into the Violent Requiem. Yasuke is just not missing a beat. He is not scared to engage. Now Sans and Keyboy just push out Alec and making sure that Hijime doesn't find a better position. Tech charge right into the spatial migration Violent Requiem, forcing out purifies and flickers all across the board. And Nino will not let these kills slip between his fingers. And starts playing the Fetty Wap. Everybody gets in on it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, hold on, for the airstrike.
Yeah, gets canceled out early on, and Lupi is getting involved! A petrified furious dive to end Hijime's life as Skylar maintains pressure on the top side, and now the falling star who doesn't connect, and Kyrie has to back away.
Really good entry from Lutpi there. So now the Farsa has a death, but then Black Dragon form.
He doesn't have Petrify. It's a little scary, and Sans still has 8 seconds left before getting back. Yasuke easily going to be able to take this turtle away now, and Lutpi making sure that Yasuke might pay the price. The backline, however, is going down as Keyboy's already dead, and Lutpi is all by himself. The feathered airstrike now out. Hijime gets his revenge.
Oh my goodness! Now there's another attempt to take.
Timing of the zone isn't the best.
Oh, tech charge being thrown out here. Even the Mighty Swing not to the right angle, but Sans is still getting hit by the curtain call as they commit, as Arfi flickers forward, ends up dying, and Lutpi saves. That felt very real in game. But now Lutpi is looking for opportunities to actually use the Black Dragon form, but they're not being given to him. Alter Ego has been dancing back and forth, and Nino having to use the Cloud Shift pretty early on here in Lightning form. Forced to use the ult very early on as the Black Dragon form loses 50% of his HP, but Kyrie secures a Lord, a no contest at some point anyway, so you might as well let it go. But the inhibitor turrets is where you might actually need to put a lot more emphasis. If you look to the top side, the Violent Requiem does connect, and Arfi able to keep up Kyrie out of the picture. Cloud Shift already done, Sundering Strike with a feathered airstrike as well to lock Lutpi in place. He's got no Furious Dive, no way to channel it.
He's very best to deny a kill over to Alter Ego. Either make sure that he himself survives or his team survives.
Oh, he pulls Skylar in, feathered airstrike right on top of him as well, forcing him to purify out. Doesn't have the Frost Moon shield to keep himself alive. Another pick goes to Alter Ego. Next upcoming fight about to begin. Nino looking for an opportunity. He's gotten pretty deep into enemy lines, and Alec opens up the Tri-Brush, which is perfect. However, Kyrie is waiting in the back, and now, wait, the Cloud Shift is already gone. Keyboy flickers out of there. Kyrie He has an opportunity to get back in there, and now the Black Iron Dragon form is coming out as Arfi takes down Keyboy. They're looking for Arfi next, and the Feather Airstrike can only do so much. He gets cancelled up and Petrify! Hijime melts under Lupni's pressure as Yasuke focuses on the Lord. They focused on the fight, and ONIC caught what they were looking for. As Nino gets back in, Scott, he's dead. Solo killed. Nino still has his ult as he guns down Lutfi as well. Skylar trying to peel him up as Kyrie comes in with the electrifying beats. Mighty swing from Alec might be the only saving grace in Yasuke. Knocks them up. Beautiful play coming in for the side of Alter Ego as they chase down Skylar.
Skylar tanky enough to sustain the damage that's being thrown at him, and that will not connect anymore. They might not force this, but I don't know where to start.
I don't really see much here.
Traction Pulse on towards Alec. Kind of interesting, but now they jump straight on towards Keyboy's side. No, the Feather Airstrike is gone, and the Black Dragon form has been called as well. Keyboy loses his immortality, tries to flicker out of there, gets out in the nick of time.
I don't want to use Hilda after this anymore. Such a bad day for Keyboy.
Wow! The Purify saves Sans alive. The Mighty Swing, as well as the Tech Charge, find no value as Kyrie gets into the middle fight. The Cloud Chip pushes him forward, dashes out of the way, gets stunned. Hijime is landing everything. His heat-seeking missiles cannot be avoided.
Whoa!
Flickers forward for more. The Traction Pulse comes out through his Yasuke, goes right into the form of the Winter Crown. But the backline dies. Keyboy finally finds Hijime, and now it's all up to Lutfi. Once again, Nino has this all as they brawl it out in front of the crystal, and Lutfi finally using his Petrify, but it's too late. That's GG, well played. Alter Ego Esports take game one.
I gotta say, after this game,
Kadena, Lily, this is so bad. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, somebody was going to get shafted at the end of it, and it looks like it's not going to be able to get back into the lane as well. And now San's going to get attacked, and that's first blood. Yasuke finds it. This is why people were banning out the fannies of the...
Nino already flickers out to... We'll get this level 4.
I feel like he didn't have to, but...
Yeah, same, but just, I think it's safer, you know? As Yasuke now attacks the Keyboy, takes him out with one fell swoop as Alex now, bludgeoning Sans underneath his tower. Manages to walk
on
out.
top of the ID.
That's usually the case.
That's
right?
usually, that's the default.
It's very much, I mean, wait, hold on. Yasuke trying to get back into there as they stun up Kyrie. Yasuke steals away the first neutral as Alex is the next to fall. Lutfi a little late to the fight, but manages to get in there with Throne of Ruin. And now it's just cutting Reno down. Keyboy might end up dying with the help of Yasuke's cables. Gets pulled back just in time. That's another kill. Going over to both sides and as well as Lutfi as the fight continues. Hijime still trying his best. Black shoes as he keeps on devouring. Now we look at the bottom side. Like, Keyboy has been, as much as I want to say he wants to be proactive, it's been pretty hard. He's getting some good damage, but now, oh, here it comes. The Tsunami Slam right on top of him. Cutthroat with the Blazing Duet as well. AE respond back with a strong statement. Don't ruin Flicker onto 3. Finds Arfi, and now Alex is going to be the next on the chopping block.
Whoa. Really great positioning and plays from Lutfi there. Also,
for Lutfi, one death for Yasuke. It's looking good. Keyboy so far hasn't really been impacting that much. You know? Speaking of,
vaporized. You blink, you miss it.
So it's like, even though it's not on a Hilda,
yeah,
maybe it's just a Keyboy thing. Maybe they just really want to kill Keyboy.
I suppose, but I think it's a good idea to get rid of him, right? Because Keyboy can turn off the lights at any time. Purify from Skylar. Tsunami Slam wasted as Kyrie is trying to peel off for his gold later. San's finally getting in. Lantern Flare. Oh, pulling back Alex. He is going to be going down for sure.
No way out of that. RP, but that's going to be a bit more later in this game. But so far, right now, we know where to expect the action to come from. But now...
Oh, they're trying to get right on top of Sans, and the Cutthroat might just be good enough. Hijime is able to blast him out of the water. And now, with Doom and Gloom, Lutfi able to get onto the backline as Arfi with a Blazing Duet onto Keyboy's side, chasing him down till his death. Oh! Manages to get out with the help of Alec, who tops him up. Now Lutfi's done. It's good. The Tsunami Slam onto 1, but really doesn't matter. Wait, is Alex going to find a kill? Nope, he doesn't. Skylar takes him out. And finally, Arfi dies. That's a 2-for-3 trade in favor of ONIC.
Bro, Lutfi is just saying, bro, you want to see a 1v9 game? But hey, you know what they always say? It is
what it is.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Is it what it is? Not what is it?
Wait, hold on. Look, B. Looking for an opportunity here. He's trying to control this mid lane as Alec has already been blasted down, forced the flicker away as Skylar, he hits the he hits it, and now outplays it! He's in the back! Alec already dead, and Yasuke with the cutthroat on Skylar, he's able to push Yasuke away! He's still going! Skylar! What a play! The gold laner is back for ONIC, and now he's right on top of the Lord as they find another kill!
In terms of the gold and the items. So it's very much reasonable why Arfi couldn't really do the damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he gets the stun as well onto Alec. Nicely played by Skylar and Troll over the game state.
Yeah, at least the Fanny's there. Yasuke can deal with some of the waves. But then you'll have to rely so much on Hiram and Arfi. Lutpi?
I mean, the BMI was put in an interesting position, but now Keyboy getting attacked by the cutthroat as well. As Keyboy tries to run, Yasuke takes him out, and Arfi, it's just a matter of time, but Lutpi just seems unkillable. Hijime ends up taking his black shoes. He might just end up dying. Still so close, yet so far. And Skylar looking to push away his target, finds it. Arfi, this could be his moment. Same goal as for Alec. He's got the flicker. Hit Skylar. Tsunami slam. Countered by the Purify, but Skylar still goes down. And Alec now chases Kyrie as Arfi is back behind them.
By the shoulders and asks, what were you guys doing?
And Lupe, he already finds the engagement. However, he's holding on to that throne, making sure that Yasuke gets pinned against the wall. It's good stuff, but nobody ends up dying for it. They know that Yasuke doesn't have his retribution any longer, though.
One good thing is he was able to trigger Sun's Call of Destiny.
Oh, Tsunami Slam on towards Luke B's side, but he's unkillable. He's already powering through the damage, even through Hijime. They want it, and here comes Yasuke, jumping into the back line, pinned against the wall. Yasuke lives, and Skylar just must fight the rest of the team. Nearby, retribution still available. Kyrie secures the Lord. Lutpi gives up his life for this neutral objective, and look at that top side.
Yep, Keyboy doing work. Even though he couldn't get anymore, now he does get to join!
And he gets vaporized while doing it. Sans takes the trade. He might get a little bit more, but no. He sees Hijime, and now the cables. Yasuke takes Skylar out! Oh man, you think it's over, but now Keyboy is looking to end it on the back way. Doesn't find it. Not enough attack speed.
Oh, there's a Lord, there's a Lord.
They're all good options. All very, very good
Link.
options.
Ooh, they fight Keyboy!
I mean, he's trying to get out of there, but there's no way he's going to survive. Yasuke has been out for his head so many times without fail. However, this Lord is anybody's game. Yasuke, he's almost there. He's trying to get there. Kyrie so low. He tries. Yasuke secures the Lord. Hijime with the black shoes already goes back, and now they finally have a team. The changes to the Lord, old changes by the way, doing max HP. It's just melting them down. And finally,
Alec.
Oh, Tsunami Slam. It's good. They need to focus down on this one target. Throne of Ruin already comes up. No more damage reduction as Alec forced the flicker away. Blazing Duet as well. Oh, God. Yasuke, he gets pushed back, but doesn't get the initial stun. Nino has peeled, and now Hijime. Why did you use the black shoes? Loses immortality. RP wins of nature. Skylar pushes him back. And that is going to be one hell of a base defense.
Yep.
And again, this is why I say,
What you were saying, and he's already cracked it, and now they've got super minions working in their favor as well as Kyrie's getting honestly getting chunked down. Tsunami Slide gets purified as Skylar in trouble, dies through the damage. Hijime cuts down the member of ONIC ID. Max stacked. It's gloom and doom for ONIC.
right now, Alter Ego, they're just charging forward. Loopy trying to clear the waves, but there's really not much he can do.
Yeah.
It's Sans and Loopy against Alter Ego.
All 5 members of Alter Ego now taking down the last base turret of ONIC ID. Might they not even consider the Lord anymore? They're just standing in front of the base.
Look at Hijime.
Black Shoes already utilized, and Lutpi, he just needs to absorb the waves. It's too late, it's too close, and the Blazing Duet seals the deal. You have Alter Ego taking their revenge against the Indonesian champions.